to say something very important. From our childhood, we are listening to the word, the term, body language. Then we are just listening to gesture, posture, movement, facial expression. Actually, what is this? What is gesture? Cannot we say here, what is gesture? What is the gesture? In my life, I asked someone, sir, how was my presentation? Your presentation was more or less, but your gesture, posture are not okay. Sir, what is gesture? Wait, just using hands like this. Just see some, watch some videos, you'll find what is gesture. In my life, I didn't get the answer. But today I am here to give an answer. Yes? Gesture. The movements of your hands, arms, and head. Got the lessons? It includes three things: your hands, arms, and head. And head covers your facial expressions also. Clear? So these are the gestures. Now let me explain. Explain it and give some examples. Well, so while speaking, if we use our hands, if we just show our facial expressions, yes, and our arms, and if we nod our heads or just move our heads while speaking, then our speaking will be more live. It will evoke your imagination. It will be pleasant to listen to the audience. Clear? These gestures work as the musical instrument. We can sing without the musical instruments, there is no doubt. But if we use the musical instruments like drum, the flute, harmonium, then guitar, yes, then our song will be more rhythmic, melodious, and pleasant to listen. Clear? And musical instruments have some extra influence upon the audience. How? These instruments stimulate the audience to move them. Sometimes the singer is singing here with playing guitar, and the audience they are dancing like this. Clear? And they are moving. That means it has another power, is to stimulate the audience for response. Likewise, your gestures, your postures are the musical instrument, physical instrument of your words to express your thoughts. If you use the gesture and posture, it will make clear and support your words. It will dramatize your ideas. It will lend emphasis and vitality. It will dissipate your nervousness. It will work as your visual aids with the words. Clear? And also, it will stimulate the audience to respond. These are the importance of gesture and posture. Clear? So, from the beginning, sometimes just I found someone, you came on the stage and you speak and like this, putting your hands. Now just look at me. Yes, I'm talking, I'm just putting my hands. So, am I looking good? Some of you came and just you put your hands over there and you speak. So, it looks casual. Yes? Because presentation is a formal thing, which is you can put your hands over there. You can just put your hands back. Someone just put one hand back, and just use that. So now look, this is how just I'm doing it. Yes. Something is disturbed. Clear? Well, now question is that, sir, is it needed to use our gesture, posture while speaking? Can't we speak without a gesture, posture? Of course. But let me give you an example. Whenever just we look around us, we find that someone are talking face to face, and someone talking over the telephone. Yes? at that time we find their hands are in motion, their heads are moving. Sometimes the people are laughing over the telephone. The person is not over here, but just while talking, they are laughing. Why do you become angry? Yes, you become excited. The people is not over there. So what is the purpose of that? The purpose is that if you use this gesture and posture, you will be able to just deliver your message accurately. Yes? If you become angry and if you don't say the loudly, then it will be not natural. So while speaking, using hands, expression, facial expression, and some movement, actually, these are the natural process. These are not the add ones. Clear? So if you don't use this, these are unnatural. Clear? So you have to use this. That's important. Clear? But the fact is that don't use the set patterns. What are the set patterns? They're using the same thing. I found someone who is speaking that it just, yes sir, actually presentation is very important for us, for our life and for this. Now, all the time they're doing this, this and this. These are for the set pattern. If you do this again and again, then the people will not listen to you. People will see how you are doing this. Clear? So don't use the same thing repeatedly. You have two hands, you have the option for moving, you have two options for doing this, you can go, your hands can go up, you can go low, yes? So we can just use it in a different way. Clear? Well. And then the gestures should be meaningful, purposeful, and visible. And it must be synchronized with your thoughts. Clear? Don't go for the animation like this. In some animation movies, we find that the hands is going up and sound is coming later. And the sound is coming first, the hand is just going later. Yes? Insert it, don't do this. You have to synchronize this. For example, yes, that's our power. When I'm saying the power, just I am making the place my hand. If you say, yes, that's our power, just now look, how am I looking? No, that's not power. I'm saying the power, and I'm showing with the hand, yes, this is the power. Yes, we got it. And people, yes, we got it. No. Clear? So inside, you have to synchronize this. So now come. So, sir, how will we use this? How will we understand where we have to use which one? That's the fact. Yes? Well, so there are major 4 types of gestures. Number 1, descriptive gesture. Number 2, emphatic gesture. Number 3, suggestive gesture. And number 4, prompting gesture. Clear? Got the message? Well, now let me explain one by one and name one by one. Just let's go for the descriptive gesture. What is descriptive gesture? Well, descriptive gesture is something when we describe something and we just use our hands to show that things, like compare and contrast. Yes? At the very beginning, my confidence was low. Now my confidence is more than the average. Yes, I showed the low. I bend my body. Yes, there is a low. Now, that means now I'm straight. It's more than the average. It is the average and the more. Clear? Yes, I'm showing this. Here's the compare. Clear? So, global warming is a burning issue nowadays. If this global warming is continuing, what will happen? Day by day, the sea level are increasing. If it's continuing, once we will go under the water. Clear? So I used day by day, it's increasing, my hands was going up, and if it's continuing, we will be under the water. Just I showed this. Clear? So this type of gesture make the message clear and supports your words. Clear? This type of gestures also includes your showing the shape and size. For example, our company has different types of products, and these products are in different shapes. There are some square, there are some rectangulars, and there are some triangular. Yes? The last day we had a very important meeting in our company. So all the key persons, we sat together and we had a round table meeting over there. I showed the round table meeting over there. Clear? This is the discipline. Now, just I am in the class, I am conducting the class. But 1 hour back, just I was on the campus. Yes? And just I am showing the location. Now we can understand what is the campus. Now I am in the class, and the 1 hour back, just I was on the outside of campus, the university campus over there. Yeah. Also, this descriptive gesture shows how to just you explain the time, right? Time, like just think about the past. At the past, our position was very low. At the present, just we are in a sustainable position. In the future, we will develop our position. Clear? I showed the 3: past, the present, and the future. If we go back, if we just explain something about the past history, then we'll get this very less something. But at present, just we are in a sustainable position. And the future, just we must develop ourselves. Clear? So when I say the back, I went 1 step back, I show with my hand. For the present, I come here, and the future, just I repeat. Clear? So in such a, you have to synchronize this. Clear? So these includes the descriptive gesture. When you describe something, we use this type of gestures. Clear? Now come to emphatic gesture. What is the emphatic gesture? Emphatic gestures are when we say something without any doubt, when we say something with very strong feelings, when we say something with very angry mood, then we use some gesture. These are the emphatic gestures.
Spelling.
E-M-P-H-A-T-I-C. E-M-P-H-A-T-I-C. Emphatic gesture. So, for example, yes, our practical knowledge is our strength. This clenched fist shows the strength. Yes? Yes, we worked hard. Day after day, we worked hard, and at least we got it. And we are happy. Clear? So when you just show the emphatic gesture, you have to have the also facial expression. And if you say, day after day, we got it and we are happy. We got it and we are happy. And you say, we got it and we are happy. Lifeless. If the present is lifeless, your video will not work. Your picture will not work. Yes, the present must be live while speaking. You have to have the facial expression with your thoughts. When you become angry, yes, no. No one can change it. If you say, no, no one can change it. How it is? Yes. This is the synchronizing of thoughts. How will it work? If your just expression will be like this, your gesture portion will be like this. Clear? So these are the emphatic gesture. Now come to the suggestive gesture. These are very interesting. So suggestive gesture, which actually express some suggestion. Yes? Sometimes it may be same, sometimes it may be opposite also. Yes? For example, let me show. When we say something yes, we nod our head. Yes. When we say something no, we just move our head side by side. Clear? And if I say yes, dear audience, you are my workforce. Just I am showing my palm ups. Yeah, palm, my palms up. It shows I want to receive you. Clear? And you'll find the political leaders, they say when they come to say, yes, please, I will be here and I will help you. Don't worry about this. My palms are the downwards. That means I want to dominate you. This message is dominating. And this receiving something. What the message? Clear? Sometimes we say, if you ask something, sir, do you have any ideas about this? Actually, I don't have about this clear idea. Because I'm shrugging my shoulder. It shows, I don't know. Clear? But it has also the opposite. You can say, sir, would you please try it for me? Okay, I'll try. I'm not trying. If someone said, okay, I'll try, you will not try. You say, yes, I'm trying. Then it is. If they, yes, I'll try. Never don't try. It's the opposite. Yes? Well, sir, I told you something, sir, you didn't give the feedback. Actually, yes, I thought about this, but I didn't get time. Just I'm rubbing my neck, that means I'm lying. I'm saying the word, but actually I am saying a lie. I didn't actually thought about that. Got the message? Well, dearest, let me tell you a story. That means when someone will just rub their nose and say, let me tell you a story, that will be the false story, not the real story. Because this indicates lying gesture. And you'll find something, someone will say, while speaking, actually, yes, we should try about this. When they show this the collar, that means they're lying. It's a lying gesture. Yes? They will say the words affirmatively, but they will work negatively. And behind this, their gesture shows that they work negatively. Got the message? So these are the suggestive gesture. And through this gesture, you can get the suggestion what message will come and what will be the ultimate decision.
So is that natural, like everybody does the same thing?
Yes, the fact is that it happens automatically. You have your own nature. Your nature will just flourish it without knowing you, yes? You're saying, just subconsciously you'll do this. That's very interesting thing. You will do this subconsciously. In fact, if someone is just saying the lie, when they say lie, they don't just complete the eye contact. You'll find this. Yes? There's just look down and say, actually, sir, I didn't get time. Actually, he didn't practice this.
Sir, may I say something?
Yes, please.
Because sometimes it happens that somebody is confused. That time, maybe his female feels like or something.
Just when this is maybe, that means it is, well, I'm not sure about this. I told there's a shrug, it's maybe, sir, actually, I'm not sure about this. But you have to just facial expression on that. After that, it's maybe, I'm not sure about this. Are you getting me? I said, I'm not sure about this. It's maybe. I said, maybe I'm not sure about this. Got the point? Well, let me give an example, the right example that will be. So, Bill Clinton. There is a scandal with the money bag industry, yes? Well, when the journalist asked him about, so did you have any relation with her? And he said, I told you previously, I didn't have any relation with her. He didn't move his head, he didn't nod his head. That means he had the relation. Yes? But previously, the journalist asked another thing and they said, I assure you, I didn't do this. When just nodded the head, that means really he didn't do this. But at that time, about the scandal, I told you there is no relation with her. He didn't just move his hand. Yes? So in such way, the psychologists or the word expert of the non-verbal communication, they can find out the message. And you'll find, especially the intelligence branch, yes, when they detect someone, yes, they take a lot of times. Yes? The people who are lying, you will say the same thing in different way. The right thing, you will say the same thing again and again, and then you will find a strong just body movement also. And body movement will say you just into the right and wrong. Clear?
In intervention that they are doing the same things or they are asking some commentators also.
Yes.
They are doing the same question they are doing after 5 or 5 minutes later.
They'll say in a different way.
Yes,
different way, different expressions. Yes? That means he's lying. Clear? But now come to the prompting gesture. Prompting gesture is something that if you use the prompting gesture, before that just you take the space. Because prompting gesture needs your movement. Well, if you want to ask someone to something important, well, dear audience, is there anyone who can give the answer? Is there anyone? Just please raise your hands. This type of gesture that stimulates the audience to give the answer, to give the response. These are the prompting gesture that prompt the audience to respond with some answers. Here, these are the prompting gestures. So, these are all about the 4 types of gestures. Yes, we measure 4 types of gesture we use in our daily life or while we speak. Yeah, and you should practice it. Don't read it. I'll give you a sheet. There are some sentences written over there, and we'll practice in the class. Yes. Now, come to the point. The posture. Actually, what is posture? Can we say what is posture? Anyone? Posture. The way we stand and the way we sit. You are sitting over there is your posture. I am standing here is the posture. Especially while public speaking, you should be straight. Your body should be straight. Don't just bend your body. Sometimes I found some just walking, you did this. That is you're walking, you're losing your eye contact, you're bending your body. Yes, no. You have the option. You have to move. Yes. If you want to move, I'm coming later on the movement, the gesture. Yes, the posture. So if you stand at the podium, then you have the option. Just you can stand here, just using 2 hands. You can stand. But I told you, can you remember, while speaking here on the podium, you should put your balance on the one leg, not on the 2 legs. Yes? When you feel tired, just change it. Clear? And just hold this podium with this hands. Sometimes you can just stand in such in the relaxed way. Just put your hand. If you need to speak for more times, just here. This element is happening. So, but while speaking in the public, you will go on stage, you will always be straight. Clear? Well, now come to the movement. Yes, movement is also important. Yes. So how will be our movement? The experienced people, while speaking in the public, they do 3 types of mistakes. These are called the set pattern. What are these? The first one, just look. Do you know the rocking chair? Rocking chair. So while speaking, you'll find someone is speaking and doing this. Or someone is speaking and doing this. Yeah? It's like the rocking chair. So if you do this and speak, just now look, you're not listening to me, you're just looking how I'm doing this. Yeah? These are from the rocking. Yeah? And sometimes we find that someone is speaking and they're just moving in such way. And then again they're going back and they're just talking. Yes? So these type of movements are called the swaying. Yes? And sometimes you become restless and just you speak and says, yes sir, presentation is very important. It's very important for our life and for our business. So you are talking and just walking, just not look, just how am I looking? I'm nervous, I'm just feeling something unrest. Yeah? So these 3 types of set patterns. These are called set patterns. Number 1 is walking, number 2 swaying, and number 3 pacing. Clear? So now question is that, sir, how do we do our movement? Your movement should be chessboard pattern. Yes? Don't go for straight, don't go for just lateral. Yes? So how? So just let me give the examples. When you will say something important, just come 1 step or 2 steps ahead and then say. Use your voice variation, go for the loud voice, go for the low voice, and then use the hands and the facial expressions. If you want to move your just thought, then give a lateral movement. So how will you give the lateral movement? Just look at me. Just look, my body. Yes? Body. Just. If you want to move right side, then give the right leg first. But don't lose your eye contact. Yes? Then you need to move left. Yes. Left. But you will keep your eye contact with your audience. Just not look. Just I'm talking, I'm just walking. But it looks I'm confident. Yes? And if you say, let me say another thing, and this is move, you lose your eye contact, bend your body, that means you are not confident enough. You want to hide something. And you are not just honest. It also just indicates you are not the honest person. Yes? Clear? Well. And then when you would like to just conclude something, then just go 1 or 2 steps back and lower your voice, slow your gesture, and say the dear audience. These are the important things. If you follow this, you will be benefited. If you don't follow this, then there is no problem. That means my thought is finished here. Then start go for another example. Then you will start again. Go forward, move, left and right, yes? And then say. And all the time you have to have the voice variation, facial expressions, and eye contact. You never lose your eye contact. Yes? Eye contact is very, very important. Now, just let me say something about the eye contact. Why eye contact is important? Eye contact is the first thing after coming on the stage. Without talking or without saying anything, just we make a bridge with the audience through eye contact. Through eye contact, we are connected with the audience. So if you lose your eye contact, you will disconnect with that. Clear? So, if you lose your eye contact, it implies four things. It implies your lack of confidence, disinterest, then insincerity, and shiftiness. Shiftiness, that means dishonesty. Got the message? I said the four things. What? Lack of confidence, then lack of confidence, then insincerity, then
Shifting.
disinterest, and shiftiness. Four things. But if you continue the eye contact, then what will happen? Yes, it implies 5 or 6 things. What? It indicates you are enough, you are more confident, you are skillful, truthful, friendly, credible, and honest. So it implies 6 things. So eye contact is very, very important. Never, ever lose your eye contact to the audience. And many questions are, how will I maintain the eye contact to all? Yes, there is some system. You can go for the S pattern or like 5. Clear? Or you can just divide in the 4 parts. Yes? Just I am saying something and repeat that. Then just shift your eye contact to them. Then while moving here, just speak with them. Then shift your eye contact over there. So in such a way, just you can move the eye contact. But don't fix your eye contact to a single person for most of the time. Yes? Don't do this. Clear? Got that message? Well, now come to the facial expressions. So facial expressions are very, very important. Facial expressions are the mirror of your message. The fact is that when the speaker is live, when the speaker just laugh, and the audience also laugh. The speaker laughing face makes the audience to laugh. If the speaker is angry, the audience will be angry. If the speaker becomes excited, audience also becomes excited. Here, so expression. If I say, "Oh, it's fantastic," just automatically you will find something changing you. Yes, that will stimulate, and it is the mirror of the message. So facial expressions are also important. So all these are called the body language, and these are the non-verbal communication. And the effect of non-verbal communication is 55%, I told you. Here, your body language, that means gesture, posture, facial expression, eye contact, smiling face, these account for 55%. Your tone of voice, sometimes you're going high, sometimes you're going low. These account for 38%. And what I say through my mouth, the words, these are account for 7%. Clear? Totally 100%. Well, for eye contact, there is another terminology. It's called, not terminology, then there's another option. It is called the 80s to 20 eye contact. Do you know what is this? 80s to 20 eye contact? Well, 80s to 20 eye contact is that when someone will ask me the question from the audience, if somebody asks me the question, I will keep 80% eye contact to that person and 20% to other. While giving answer, it reverse. I'll keep 80% eye contact to others and 20% to that person. Got the message? Or should I repeat? Well, 80s to 20% eye contact. That means when from the audience anyone will ask you a question, you will keep the 80 while listening to the question. Yes, you will keep the 80% eye contact to that person and 20% to others. And while giving the answer, it reverse. 80% to others and 20% to that person. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Got the message?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question? Any question? Any query?
Sir, how come we minimize our leg shaking?
Leg shaking?
Yes.
You need a physical exercise. You move your leg. Shake. You go up to the stage, you do this and then come to the stage. It will help. Yes, of course, you're laughing, but it will help. The fact is that when you feel nervous, just everything will shrink, yes? Squeeze everything, yes? So for this squeezing, we become more nervous. If you do something, exercise, and blood circulation is okay, then your nervousness will go away. I told you, this gesture posture helps to
Overcome.
dissipate your nervous tension. That means disappear. You take away your nervous system. Because when you use a hand gesture, this is something exercise at the moment. Yes, your blood circulation and everything will be very in a routine wise, and then you feel very just energetic. Yes. And another thing is that if you just have this problem, go for before coming on the stage, go for 3 or 5 times the deep breath. Yes, I just practiced here. Take the breath, hold it for some times and lose it slowly, and it will work. And while doing this, please close your eyes and forget everything. Yes, you think about what I did in the house and it will not work. Yes, you have to forget everything. Yes, I'm alone. There is nothing around me. Yes, do this and this will finish. That will work. That's true. Anything else? Perhaps this is the first time I'm taking more time on the stage. Yes? And not only this is the first time, it is the last time. Yes? Rest of the time, just you will practice, just I will make it correct. And the very few times, just I come straight away. Thank you very much. Welcome. Now, I would like to give you a sheet.
Sir, record off कर दो.
Let us go for practice.
Sir, video off कर दो. Sir.